I overheard my mom say my stepdad is bigger than my dad. If he's small, then I am too. My mom was on the phone with my aunt and I heard her giggling on the phone. I was not supposed to be home but forgot something and had to go home and to pick something up, and as I walked in I heard my dad's name being mentioned and she said something that I can't get out of my head. She was essentially mocking dad's schlong size. She said 5 inches and said my stepdad was huge. 7 inches supposedly. I can never look at him the same again. I felt nervous and awkward. I could not pay attention in school all day after I left the house. She did not know I was there. My stepdad came to pick me up at school that day. I did not say a word the entire ride home. He wondered if I was okay. I did not respond. I was afraid to say anything stupid. I feel terrible right now. I even went into the bathroom and measured. I have 5.6 inch and it's not very thick either, and I am effing terrified. I was crying in the bathroom. It messed with me and I guess I am a loser as well. My mom asked me if I was okay. I just said I'm going to my room and have been there ever since I got home from school. My stepdad knocked on my door and asked if I wanted dinner. I said no. I heard him talking to mom and heard my stepdad said I seemed angry about something. My mom knocked on my door and wanted to know what had happened. I tried to avoid the topic and made excuses, but she kept pushing and I just yelled at her in her face what I had heard. Her eyes went wide and I ran out of the house, told my stepdad to F off and headed outside. My dad is on a trip right now so I can't go to his place. Mom has called me 19 times in little over an hour. I refused to pick up and she is texting me asking me to come home and let her explain. I actually spent the night in a hostel and went to my dad's place since was due to come home early in the morning. I refused to go back to mom and my stepdad's place. I can't tell him what mom said. I just said I no longer wanted to live with him. My dad has no idea what is going on. I have no idea how to tell him I don't want to hurt him because those comments really hurt me and I feel like I have a mom who feels guys like me are losers for the way we are born. I am so angry with them. Mom has been calling me. I just sent her a message saying I am at dad's and told her to stop texting and calling me. She has been texting me throughout the night and threatened to call the cops. I told her I was staying at a hostel in town. I know someone working there, which is how I got a bed. My dad has been on the phone with mom and wanted to know what happened. She was reluctant to share anything so she knew I had not told him since he asked, but she just said I overheard something I shouldn't have. My dad has been trying to get me to talk about what I heard. How the hell am I supposed to say anything to him? I am terrified. I don't want to hurt him either. I still have not found the courage to tell him I am afraid he will be hurt by this as well.